Hey, Philippa here. I'm just going to get better light for this video. There we go, that's better. Okay, so I wanted to do a quick video. Probably won't be that quick actually, to be honest, because I get this question all the time and I just wanted to really answer it for you and for everyone that asks me this question, and it's how do you do it? How do I keep doing what I do? How do I keep showing up in my business? How do I keep creating and delivering for clients? How do I attract the type of clients that I do attract? How do I live my life? How do I look after my family? How do I handle all the shit that gets thrown at me? How do I still keep showing up and taking responsibility for my shit even when I do things wrong? And the answer to that is that I don't live my life for whatever is happening right now. Even though the now and being in the now is important, I am always focused on the future and always focused on what it is that I actually want, and for the life that I want to create, and for the things that I want, for the feelings that I want, for the life that I want for my family, for my children, for my husband, for myself. I'm always focusing on the results that I want to create in my own life, and also I'm always focused on the bigger mission for myself and my calling, which I truly believe is to help other people, other women, to have it all in their life, but have it all in a way where it's the all that they want and not what other people are putting onto them, right? And to help them, to help you to stop making excuses as to why you don't have the results that you want or that you say you want yet. Now, which really ties in well with this video and with the answer to this question. And so something that I really diligently do all the time is push myself to do more. A little bit, sometimes it's only a little bit more than what I physically can do, energetically can do, but I always am trying to do more. I'm always trying to outdo myself. And so today, for example, I was sitting on the couch with my laptop after, it was the first time I'd been able to get on my laptop was about 11:30 a.m. After a super crazy morning. I was up at 3:30 a.m. with Eli, and he was spasming and he had a mega humongous poo, so I spent like a half an hour cleaning all of that up, and then I finally sat down with him about 4 o'clock, and then I just jumped on my phone and started, sometimes in the mornings I don't do the right things, and I started scrolling through Facebook and kind of being a zombie, chatting with a couple of clients at 4:30 in the morning, when usually if I hadn't woken up and been so tired, I would have started off with intention setting and journaling and all of that stuff first, but I didn't start off with that this morning. But it's been a crazy morning. We've had nurses coming in and out of the house all day. We have the doctor come in today, and the house has just been full. The kids have just been crazy, and I've only just got to get onto my laptop at 11:30, and there's a shit ton of things that I have to do. And so I sat down on the chair with my laptop, and I was like, fuck, I can't even do anything. Like, my energy was so low, and I felt I feel so tired, like I just wanted to go to bed. But I knew this is something that I had to do. If I went to bed now, if I went to sleep now, this stuff is just going to have to be pushed off to later, and then I'm going to have to say sorry to people that I didn't get back to them in time, that it took ages for me to get back to them. I might have lost out on some sales because I took too long to get back to them. I needed to create trainings, I needed to do a whole lot of shit, I needed to send out trainings, and I just didn't want it to wait. I was like, okay, fuck, well, I need to do something about this. So instead of just going to bed, instead of just going to sleep, or taking it easy, as I know that most people would do that, I was just like, no, I'm going to go. The nurse was there with Eli, Easton was asleep, my husband was home, and I was just like, I'm going to go to the park. So here I am now at the park, I've done a lot of what I needed to do already. I've had the space to, you know, clear my head, which is important. So I suppose the moral of that little scenario is that no matter how tired you are, if there's, you know, shit you have to do that is important to the bigger picture, that's important to the outcome, that's important to the results you want to create for yourself in your life and for your clients, that is important for the right now and important for the future, then you definitely just have to get the fuck over yourself and do it. And I see so many people today, not today in particular, but, you know, in these days, talking about the hustle and flow. And, you know, that's all well and good. But what I find is that most people that talk about the hustle and flow kind of thing, you know, most of their stuff is not hustle. It's not hustle at all. They say they hustle, but there is literally no hustle in there, because as soon as they get tired, as soon as, you know, their kid needs something, as soon as their husband needs something or their wife needs something, you know, they would ditch their business, they would ditch their empire building, they would ditch their calling and their purpose, and they will go and, you know, help them. So they will go and, you know, look after their kids, which is, you know, it's fine, but kids are fine. They can look after themselves. You know, husbands and wives, they can go and do their own shit. They can look after themselves. They're old enough to do their own stuff. Your sleep can wait, because if this is important to you, right, if what you do in your business is actually your purpose and your calling, and if it isn't, then definitely have to reevaluate your business and figure the fuck out what it is that your purpose and your calling is, and do that instead. Because if it's not, then you're pretty much just in a job. But if your business is your purpose and your calling, then that is the stuff that you just absolutely have to do, no matter what. No matter if you're tired, no matter if you're sick, no matter if your son or daughter or whatever is sick as well. Okay. And I suppose, like, I'm a true testament to this. I can feel an ant crawling into my bum. That's weird. What was that too? Yeah, like I'm a true testament to this with my son Eli, with him having, you know, the severity of his injury, and still getting up every day and doing the fucking work. Like, I know no one would blame me, or no one would think any less of me if I decided today, okay, I'm not going to do anything, I'm just going to focus on looking after him. But the thing of the matter is that if I wasn't doing what I was doing in my business, if I wasn't continuing to live out my calling and live out my purpose, then for me, that's pretty much death. That's pretty much dying inside. And so if I was to make excuses, and if I were to use my kids as an excuse, or use my son as an excuse, or even use my baby as an excuse, or my husband as an excuse, or me being tired as an excuse, or not having enough money as an excuse, or not having enough time or enough space, or not knowing how to do something as an excuse, then what the fuck am I here for? Really, what the fuck am I here for if I'm not living out my calling and living out my purpose? I might as well just, you know, just stay home and be a do-nothing bitch all day, rather than pretend that I'm actually doing something, like I see so many people do. So many people who think that they're hustling when really, you know, it's just like the bare basics of stuff. That's not actually hustle. And what I've found and what I've seen is that there's only a really small, minute amount of people, minute amount of entrepreneurs who are actually true hustlers, who are actually true motherfucking hustlers, who are actually true 1%ers, who are actually true warriors, who are actually true badasses. And those are the ones who you see that probably piss you off, or you hear talk about them because they're pissing other people off, because they give zero fucks about what anyone thinks about them, as long as they get their message out. And so, like, for me, I don't really give a fuck. I don't give a fuck at all. Well, sometimes I do. About when I share my message, whether it's going to offend anyone or not. And I remember I shared one last year or something, and quite a few of my people that know me personally, they got offended. I think I was talking about housewives, and they got offended, and I was like, okay, whatever, that I don't care about that. But you know, we kind of had like a falling out there, but we've come back together since though. So when you're thinking about, you know, if you're really hustling, when something comes up for you that, you know, kind of gets in your way to not doing the work and to not pushing forward, and you give into that, or you think, oh, okay, that must be a sign that now's not the right time. No, it's not a fucking sign that it's not the right time right now to do it. It's a test to see if you're a real true fucking hustler, to see if you're a true warrior, to see if you will push through and do it. And so think about that. You know, if something gets in your way, if some kind of obstacle gets in your way, it's really just a test to see if you have what it takes to make the difference in the world that you say you want to make. Because this shit doesn't come easy. It doesn't come easy. It takes a whole lot of fucking work. And if you're not willing to do the work, do the real work, then what the fuck are you doing here? You might as well go and get a job. You know, this entrepreneur life isn't for you. This change maker life isn't for you. So that is my message for you today. And if you know that you are a true motherfucking hustler, if you know that you're a true warrior and you are the true 1%, then please pop it down below and tell me, give me a how fucking yeah that you are. Because I want to see how many people really resonate with this, and really, you know, have the balls to come out and say, yes, that is me. Yes, I will give up time with my kids to work on my business. I'll give up time with my husband to follow my calling. Will you really do that? You know, most of you, I don't think you will. Okay, so that's it for me today. I would love it if you would give this video a like and a share, and if you would want to work with me so that I can kick your ass, so that I can keep you accountable to your passion, to keep you accountable to help you get the results that you say you want to get, to help you live the life that you say you want to live, to have the business that you say you want to have, then send me a personal message now. We can talk about working together one-on-one, and you know, I would really love to kick your ass on a daily basis. All right, I'll see you soon. Bye.